So what if a production of Hamlet was performed inside a video game? That's what a group of actors set out to do in Grand Theft Hamlet, where they got together during the COVID lockdowns to perform the Shakespearean play all over Grand Theft Auto. And both this production, what we saw of it, and the documentary itself are a fun little experiment that showcases how any form of the arts can really bring people together. Now, this clearly takes some liberties with how events exactly unfolded, as the entire documentary is showcased within the actual video game, even showing how director Sam Crane came up with the idea within the game itself. Everyone's portrayed using in-game avatars, which can make for some fun moments, as you'll of course get these real emotional beats either of the play or the actors showcasing their passion for the project, and they'll have a ridiculous avatar like an alien, so you do get some good laughs out of this while really appreciating the craft on display from everyone involved. Now, if you remember the early days of the internet, including older animation conceived on the internet, this does take you back to those days, it feels like, which can be both a good and a bad thing. Good for the nostalgia of just how distinct those days were, but with this featuring a lot of voiceover work that includes muffled microphones set to these avatars with janky movements and surreal encounters going on in the background, it can feel a bit distracting while also feeling like it undercuts some moments that otherwise would have possibly felt a bit more poignant. I get that this was a bare bones production and it's part of the movie's whole point, and it can be funny in its own right. I just felt that it would lose me from time to time with the crude, somewhat all over the place feel. But still, it's a pretty neat experiment with its own distinct charm that is fairly entertaining. As pointed out in the film, there might not be much of an overlap between people who like Shakespeare and people who play video games, but if you find yourself in that very niche Venn diagram, you might enjoy this.